Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. The question posed in this video is why not just give people that have been in Thailand long term, just grant them permanent residence? And this came up as a result of my reading of a letter that was sent into the post bag at Bangkok Post. This was a Bangkok Post print edition. This was December 19th, 2020. You can probably find this on bangkokpost.com as well. And the letter is titled Immigration Games, and it was sent in by Farangs Anonymous. Quoting directly, and while you're at it, why not amend the rules for spousal and retirement visa holders who have been here for at least 10 years to permanent residence? ? Now, I certainly can't speak for Thai immigration, but what I can say is, based on my experience in dealing with the immigration system, and I have been through pretty much all aspects of it, I've naturalized to Thai citizenship, the permanent residence is a horse of a totally different color than non-immigrant status. And it should be noted that within the Immigration Act of '79, there's these sort of two tiers. There's permanent residents, and then there's non-immigrants. And then actually, you could argue there's another tier, which is tourists or visa-exempt status. But non-immigrants are considered temporary, sort of like longer-term temporary status, though. It's yearly basis, but it's presumed to be temporary. The process for obtaining PR in Thailand, in undergoing the adjudication of a PR application, it's pretty darn cumbersome. I'm here to tell you, we assist a number of clients every year in just filing for PR. You know, most of them are the size of a phone book to file for it, all the documentation, information, and proof you've got to provide in order to be able to process a PR application. And then on top of it, you know, going through the adjudication process, you've got to be reviewed, you're basically inspected in a number of ways, and then you have to be signed off. It goes all the way up to the Minister of Interior here in Thailand to sign off on one's permanent residence. It's a pretty overwhelming process, and it's a very different process from dealing with a non-immigrant visa. So again, not to give an answer here exactly, but I just kind of want to provide some nuance on that question. Why not do it? Well, I think that their answer would be, and I think it's good to look at it from this perspective, just so you understand why it works this way. Non-immigrant status is a very different thing from immigrant status, which is someone that that's never going to leave, presumably. And for that reason, there's a higher level of scrutiny associated with PR. And that's why the notion of sort of like automatic PR, I think within the framework as it is, just doesn't really make a lot of sense.